Are you losing power and struggling to make consistent contact and the ball is flying to the four winds? Well, it's likely this video is just what you need. Stay tuned. Hey golfers, my name is Rob Sachs. I'm a PGA golf instructor and authorized instructor of the golf machine at Woodcreek Oaks and Diamond Oaks in Roseville, California. And I thought I'd make this video because I see an issue on the practice tee literally every lesson. Well, the better players don't have this issue, but most everybody else does. And the issue is this. When you see the arm swing of an amateur player and they're coming into the ball, oftentimes what we notice is that the arms spread, the hands slow down, and that turns the arc of the club head and face control into a chaotic mess. Once this happens, there's no controlling it. So we have to learn how to swing the arms correctly in order to be able to make consistent contact and not lose power. Now, I'm going to go through the causes of why, some of the causes as to why this happens. Now, everyone's different, and it could be different for everybody. So not one solution works for everyone. So even the corrections that I show you and the drill that I give you will be just baselines, but then you've got to figure out for yourself what works for you. Now, when I say what works for you, I don't mean that anything is going to work, because it's not. So we have to operate within the baselines, and then from within those baselines, then figure out what works for us. Now, I'll be very clear with the baseline. It's pretty simple, but from there, you just need to establish for yourself what will work for you. Okay, so what causes the arms to spread through impact? It could be any one of a number of things. The hips get to this point and they slow and stop. Then the arms have to take over and you end up throwing the club because there's no power to the shoulders, arms, hands, and club. You have to throw it with your hands, and that's one cause of it. Another cause is that you're overusing the hands and you're throwing the hands this way, causing the hands to stop, right? Also known as quitting. That also causes everything else to stop, and then you have to propel it through with your hands and arms. Keeping your head down too long and just staying here. Someone told you to keep your head down, and so you go here and you do that, right? That doesn't work, as you clearly just saw. So those are a couple of causes of this issue. There's no bigger destroyer of a golf shot than the arms spreading through the ball. So we want to make sure that we stay consistent with our arm swing. And one other cause that could be, one other reason or concept that could be causing the arms to spread is the thought that you've got to get the club head under the ball. So I had a lesson with a gentleman last night, Vince, a really nice guy. And he said that to me, and I about lost my mind because I've been hearing this like almost daily, and it's a concept that it will really destroy you. Now, golf is not an intuitive game. When the subconscious mind looks at the club head sitting down behind the ball, I can't help but think that it silently says to itself, how in the living hell am I going to get this club on the ball? It just looks like the club must do this and slide up underneath it in order to get the ball in the air. Now, if you notice, when you make that motion, the hands slow down, the arms spread. There you are, right? And so if you have this concept that you've got to get the club under the ball in order to get it in the air, that could be also what's causing that. And I think that maybe the majority of you may fit into that one error in concept. Okay, so the drill for this that I use is both arms straight. Now, both arms straight, it only happens at one point in the golf swing, and that is right about here when the club is about at a 45-degree angle after the ball is gone. Okay, that's called the follow-through area, and then all the way up into here is the finish. Okay, so at the follow-through area, that's where both arms need to be straight. So the drill is, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the club in your hands. Now, you want to hold your club in the fingers of your hands, get a real good feel for the weight of the club head, okay, so that the wrists respond to the weight of the club head. All right, so we do that, and we do it real slow. We keep the head steady, not still, but we just keep the head steady. And when I stay steady, we don't want to do this, and we don't want to do this. That's not keeping the head steady. That's the head is moving. We don't want to go down huge, and we don't want to go backward huge. So subtle movements and just keep it steady. Then we go very slowly and we hit the ball. Okay, now both arms are straight. That is going to become difficult the longer the swing becomes. So you want to gradually increase the length of the swing so that you can get used to what it feels like to keep your arms straight. So what you also want to pay attention to is what is going on with the rest of your body. What are you feeling? Okay, so that will help you to begin to understand how it feels to keep your arms straight through the shot. The more of those little tiny shots that you hit, the better off you are. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe if you find the content valuable. If you are looking for a golf lesson, again, I'm at Woodcreek and Diamond Oaks in Roseville, California. If you're not in the area, in the Sacramento region, I'm also have a profile on Skillest. You can reach me there for a free consultation on your swing. What do you have to lose? You don't. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and just remember, just keep on swinging. Have a great day.